shut up. Shut the heck up. I say this being 100% nice, okay? And I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but shut up. Stop. Okay, look, I know this is really mean, but you talk too much. You talk too much. You're telling everyone the shit that you're doing. You're telling people, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Where's the result? You haven't taken action. You haven't done it. You've just talked about it. It's cool to talk about it, but do it. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Anyways, there are so many people who just talk about, oh, I want to become this or I want to do that. Shut up and just pick it up. Just, I want to be an author. I have all these book ideas. Just open up Notepad, start writing stories. Write like one short story a day. After 6 months, you'll have a book. Okay? Like, oh, I want to do, I'm gonna do this and this and this, but you haven't. So, like, come on. Because, like, oh, I really want to be a musician. But you haven't written any songs. You've only talked about being a musician. There's, like, look, I think it's freaking awesome to talk about things. I have a YouTube channel where I'm talking about things. And you guys watch me talk about things. But, I don't really talk that much about what I'm doing outside of posting videos and making music, right? Like, I'm not like hitting up my friends being like, oh, I have this fucking crazy idea. I just go and do the fucking thing, right? And it took me a really long time to get there. It took me a long time to get there, right? Because I'm 25 years old. So it wasn't easy to just sit down and start doing it. I had to start small, have a setup, if you are an artist, if you like to draw, if you like to write or whatever, set it up so that you wake up in the morning and you draw like a little fucking thing. You draw like a little guy or something. Or if you're a writer, have your laptop set up with Notepad already open, right? For me, it was Ableton Live, right? I would open up my laptop and I would have Ableton Live launch at start. So there wasn't a question about me having to launch it. And because, like, my issue a lot is I'll see an application on my desktop and I'll be like, ah, man, I really want to use that application, but I'm really scared. So, or like there's that anxiety of starting, right? If it's already open and if it's already set up for you to just start doing it, then it becomes a lot easier to just start fucking around, right? Because I think the hardest part is just getting the momentum, just getting the ball rolling. So here's some advice on how to get the ball rolling, okay? So you can shut up and do it, okay? So number one, these are off the top, okay? Number one, like I said, get it set up so that you can just start writing. 2, start extremely small. If you are a writer, write like a paragraph. If you're an artist, draw a circle or something. Start fucking crazy small. And then if you're a musician, just do a bar, right? In Ableton or FL Studio, do like 4 bars and then close it and then be like, okay, I started, right? And then you can say that you started, right? And you can say the ball just started rolling, right? But, right, that's like 2. 3 is keep progress if you can, right? Save your progress. Don't delete things, right? Kill your darlings, right? Don't hold on to things too much, but save your progress. Don't throw away the early stuff. I know when you're starting out a new hobby, it's very difficult to kind of bridge that gap because you have a particular idea in your head over here, and then you're over here and you suck, right? You fucking suck at doing what you're doing, and you want to get over here. Well, you got to build that bridge. You got to build that bridge. So save your progress and keep track of your progress, because something I wish I had is my first project files to when I first started making music, because then I could look back at it and be like, hey, I've grown so much since I started making music, right? And, if you can keep track of your progress, make it easy for you, do it easy, all right? Don't compare yourself to other people. Do it for fun, all right? Whatever it is, do it for fun. Um, there are so many distractions, right? And I just spent the entire day laying in bed fucking doing nothing. Like, I literally just was like, I re-downloaded Instagram, and now I'm just fucking scrolling on Instagram again. And it's like, this is why I deleted the app, because I'm so distractible. I'm so easy to get distracted, right? So I might delete it again. But yeah, so I'm I'm not a great role model for this either, okay? Like, I fall to the same problems, right? But I still opened up Ableton today, and I made some stuff, right? And I was like, okay, this is cool. I have some little ideas here and there, and maybe those ideas will grow into something more interesting, and maybe something more fully realized. But I don't know yet. I'm just doing it for fun. I'm just having a good time doing it, and I'm not trying to kill anybody's career. I'm not trying to like become the best or whatever. I just, I want my little thing over here that I play with and just enjoy. And those people who are really big and have their fucking success and shit, they're over there, and that's fucking awesome. Hats off to them, right? But I'm not gonna try and like, I don't know, try to step on any toes, talk over any voices or whatever. I'm making my stuff. I'm gonna post my stuff, and I'm gonna have fun, because that's what life is about: having fun and being yourself and all that stuff, right? But yet, just shut up, and figure it out. Stop talking about it. Start doing it, right? If you want to go to the gym, if you want to start working out, start with just push-ups in your room. Start with just like fucking sit-ups in your room, or like go on a walk. Don't go on a run. Don't set up a routine. Don't set up like, oh, every day I'm gonna do this, this, and this. It's like that's gonna fall apart. You're gonna do that for one day, and you're gonna be like, fuck this. You're gonna be like, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. And for good reason. Who wants to be told what to do, even if it's yourself telling you to do it? Right? So just let it emerge naturally, and just have the intention. Just have the intention of, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'll draw like a little picture, or I'll write a little song. I'll write a little ditty. Not that ditty. But yeah, I'm drinking the piss juice. I'm drinking the piss juice. This is the piss juice. Anyways, yeah, don't. That's another thing, is don't set yourself too high of an expectation. Don't have expectations for yourself. Okay, expectations kill everything, even in art, right? But what else? What else? Shut up. Um. Um. I think that there's a lot of people who, how do I put this? Who both don't know what they're talking about. Like when they start a new thing. Here's another thing. Here's another trap that you might fall into if you're starting a new hobby. Is once you start getting a little bit of information, once you hit that first plateau, because like growth, plateau, growth. That first plateau, you're gonna wanna act like you know everything, and that you understand the whole thing, right? But you're just starting out, but you have all this new confidence because you got to a point where you're kind of proud of something that you made, right? That's another place where you need to shut up, okay? Because when I was like 5 years ago, I thought I knew everything about music production. I thought I knew it all. I thought I was like, oh yeah, you got to use a multi-band compressor, blah 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 blah, EQ this, EQ8, blah blah blah, right? This plugin, that plugin, right? I thought I had it all figured out, and then my expectations and my reality was shattered by kids on TikTok posting songs with all the fucking faders in red with a limiter on the master, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Why was I so Why was I holding on to all of these ideas so much? All these concepts, all these ideas, all these concepts and ideas, right? It holds you back, right? Don't have any preconceived notions of how that it's supposed to go. Once you hit that first plateau, right? So you're right here, right? Right here. You haven't started yet, and you have no confidence, right? You've started, and you have a lot of confidence because you just made all this growth right here. So you plateau a little bit, and this is where a lot of people quit. Is this first plateau? We'll put the first plateau right here, right? This first plateau is where people quit, right? Because they think they got it figured out. They got to the middle place between where they want to be and where they were, and they're like, that's good enough. I'm done, right? No, 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 no. This is where you shut up again and you fucking keep going through that plateau, and then you go up again, and then there's a second plateau, right? This is where you can start talking about experiences that you've had doing your hobby. This is where sort of the wisdom starts to come in, and you can kind of start to help other people. And by helping other people at that second plateau is when you start to learn way, way more, and then you just start doing the infinite growth. The infinite growth is the place to the end, right? That's the end game, is infinite growth, right? And then after that, once you have all that figured out, right, you'll be at where you want to be, and you'll have all the wisdom of the time that it took for you to get there, and you'll be happy. You'll be in the place that you want to be because you shut up and you did it. And look at that, right? And just like that, I gave it to you guys. I gave the game away. I told you guys how to get a hobby and to figure it out and to shut up because no one's coming to save you. That therapist is just trying to get a paycheck. That psychiatrist is getting paid by pharmaceutical industries to put you on toxic medications like SSRIs, right? You have to wake up and you have to decide, I am doing better. I'm not anxious. I am not depressed. And then believe it in your heart, in your soul, in your body, in your feet, in your hands, in your brain, in your back, in your... Just live. Just live, and not everything's going to be good all the time. Life is suffering, okay? Shit gets difficult and hard, right? And if you just find the things that you enjoy, you stop talking, because you go on a spiral. You start to spiral when you start to talk, right? You dig yourself in a deeper, right? Hold on. You start digging yourself in this fucking hole that's so deep that because you've talked so much about it, you've put it way up here. You've put that thing that you want way up here, so you've made the distance between you and that thing super far away. But if you just go, you just start walking, then the path reveals itself. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than, like, just don't smell your own farts. Don't smell your own farts, and live your life, love it. No one's coming to save you. You gotta save yourself. And you gotta be the master of your destiny. And on that note, I love you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the comments. Everything that you guys say in here is amazing. You guys are awesome. I still haven't got my laptop fixed because I am a tier 1 procrastinator who does not like to do things. So that will happen soon, and there will be more interesting content on this page that isn't just me doing this little talky yap tuber thing. It's fun, but it might get old, and I want to keep growing. I want to keep building. I want to keep building up, because my dream, I wrote it down, my dream is to be a multifaceted, multidisciplinary artist that makes music and videos and content for the masses that you all enjoy, that have intention and beauty behind it. That's my dream, right? And everything I post is a step closer to that dream. And I hope that you guys can help support me on that dream by just watching, reading, enjoying, and giving me feedback and being honest. And eventually I'll have some guests on here. We'll talk about different things. And it'll be awesome. It'll be great. But enjoy your life and shut up.